welcome to my channel. So it has been a hot minute since I've been on YouTube and that I've put out a video, which is kind of funny because I have recorded so many things, but I have not taken the time to make any actual videos. But things have been going on and I'm back at it now. We are currently in June. It's like towards the end of June, and I plan on putting out a couple of running fitness related videos. But before I do that, I actually wanted to do this video first. This video is gonna be kind of like a mid-year check-in on my goals. I had set up some New Year's resolutions, made some goals for the year, and I planned on posting a video back in January. I'd recorded and everything, but I didn't end up posting it. And here we are now in June. So I figured that why not use this as a check-in, kind of go through the things that I set out for myself and just reflect how I've been doing, see if these goals still align with me and if these are things that I want to continue to do throughout the rest of the year. It's actually kind of funny. I'm very much a type B personality, and this is very type B of me. I feel that I made these goals, closed them up, haven't been able to find them, haven't even thought of them until maybe like a month ago. And so when I pulled it up to do this video, it literally took me like 10 to 15 minutes to even figure out where I even kept these goals. Like, I thought I had it in one of my journals and it was not. And then I looked through other journals and then I found my New Year's resolutions from 2024. It was just kind of funny, but I found them. It was in my laptop. And now I want to kind of go through everything and just see where we're at. My first New Year's resolution or goal that I'd put was personal boundaries and putting myself first. I had a big tendency of just not prioritizing myself, and really what that was doing was it was affecting my everyday, my day-to-day life. I just wasn't as happy or satisfied with how I was ending my days, what I was doing throughout my days. I felt like I was kind of just going to work, going home, sometimes going to the gym, sometimes eating healthy, and I just, bleh. It made me feel bleh. And so one of my goals was putting personal boundaries and prioritizing myself and the things that I need. And I feel like so far I've been pretty consistent with this goal. So I have been limiting, or I guess not being as accommodating with family things. So I used to kind of just drop everything and do a family function, or if somebody asked me to help with something, I'd be there, I'd do it. And I've been putting my foot down a little bit more and just allowing myself to not go to things or to plan less things so that I had more time to do the personal items that I wanted to do. And I feel that it's been really good. Me personally, I felt like I haven't put any strain on any of my family relationships. Have I improved them? Not necessarily, maybe with like one or two siblings and my mom, which actually I guess that's still kind of a win. But I do think I could be better with, maybe calling my siblings that aren't around, or trying to combine more family hangouts with activities that I also enjoy doing, like hiking and stuff like that. And then also as part of this goal, I also had put meditating after work to establish a transition from my work time to my personal time. And I have not meditated at all. I haven't felt the urge to do it. And I have the Headspace app through my job, so it's free. But I just haven't felt the urge or the desire to sit down and meditate. So I think that I need to reevaluate why I even want to meditate. To me, actually, I think it is because I want to have a separation or transition from when I get home from work to doing my own personal stuff. And maybe it's as simple as taking a couple deep breaths, closing out my laptop, closing out all my apps so I don't get notifications. Maybe it's something like that. Or maybe my meditation isn't just sitting down, trying to clear my thoughts and listen to my breathing. Maybe my meditation is reading, or drawing or doing some sort of activity that clears my mind from work-related items. So I don't know, we'll see what that looks like. But yeah, moving on to number 2, I put self-care and personal development. So that deals more with my appearance and how I present myself, just, you know, day to day, how I show up for things. So I had put on here planning my outfits. I've been really good on getting ready for work. I actually bought I got a haircut, and it doesn't look like it, but I got the blonde out of my hair that I initially had, and you know, it's just my natural hair, hanging out with it, been enjoying it. I bought a blow dryer, a curler, and I've been messing around with different hairstyles and really enjoying it. I got my nails done now, so that's been cool. I don't know if you can see them very well, but I actually got it done like maybe a week ago, and I think this is really cute. I don't know if you can see it super well. I'm trying to I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, getting my nails done. I really like my nail tech. She's awesome. I think that I've been taking care of myself a little bit more with that, and I haven't stopped picking my face, but I have definitely limited my face picking, and I really feel that my skin is clearing up, given I'm wearing makeup right now, but my makeup is really light, and I just feel that, I don't know, I just feel like my face is clearing up, and I have stopped picking as much as I typically did in the past, so I feel like that's a win. Another thing with self-care and personal development was creative hobbies and routines. So as far as creative hobby, I haven't been doing like sewing or piano or drawing. I attended a craft club in Salt Lake, and that was a really fun experience, and I want to continue going to those. I think I'm going to do a future video on that, on making friends in the city. And that'll probably be one of the things that I do, is going to one of those craft clubs, because I do enjoy that, and there's other people that go that also enjoy that. So why not make a connection? But what I have been doing for my hobbies is I've gotten really into reading, almost to like a sickening degree where I had to take a pause from it because my balance was like so off. Long story short, I went to the dentist. My dentist had recommended a book, and she was like, it was a page turner. I couldn't put it down. So I went to Barnes & Noble. I was already planning to go after my dentist appointment, but I went to Barnes & Noble. I specifically got the book that she had mentioned. It was, and there was, I think, like 3 books in total from that series so far. Read the books, and then I went online, figured out what other books were similar to that, read that. I just got so crazy into reading to the point where I was like not sleeping because I was reading so long into the night, but then I still had work the next day. It was also messing with my running and my fitness and all of that, because instead of working out, I wanted to read because I had to know what happened next. Anyways, so right now I'm taking like a little bit of a break from reading because I just need to figure out my balance on that first. I think I have found my creative outlet or my creative hobby. I feel like that's creative because I'm just being imaginative in my head from what I'm reading, and yeah, I've just been really enjoying it, but I just need to find better balance. And then also with that the whole creative hobby, I had put social media to create and post more consistently on YouTube, and yeah, I've sucked on that. But hey, here I am acting on it. So this video goes up and the other ones, then there we go. We're making progress. And then within the self-care and personal development, I had also put routines. I have been better with flossing. I have not been better with my foot care for runs. I've been better with my hair care routine. I've been trying to buy some more products, but not necessarily just relying on products to make my hair better. I have been drinking a lot more water, seeing if that helps, just because my hair does get frizzy. I feel like it's pretty healthy. Well, I don't know actually. I just feel like my hair is kind of frizzy. I need to figure out how to make that better, but I think I'm on my way with that. And then my routines have kind of sucked though, where they have been inconsistent, but I have been doing more things that I've wanted to. Like I've been taking more of my vitamins, drinking more of my greens, but yeah, I feel like I definitely need to keep working on that. And then the third category, and I have 6, I forgot if I mentioned that or not, but I have 6 total, or goals and then sub goals within each one. So my third one is health and wellness. And with health and wellness, I just want to learn how to fuel for my workouts more properly. And I think that I have, actually, at least with my running. I am starting to understand what is working better for my body and what isn't. So I think that that's been pretty good. And then exploring high protein recipes and snacks. That's still in question, like, okay, what high protein recipes and snacks can I use? I have been taking more collagen, more creatine, but I haven't been as consistent. I've been drinking more water, but I have not been doing 1 gallon a day. And then with health and wellness, I had put my menstrual cycle, running goals, strength and mobility goals. Menstrual cycle has been so crazy. I've not been tracking it. I suck. Need to work on that. For my running goals, I had put running the SLC marathon in April, and then I had put I put complete 2 50-mile trail races, one in June and one in November. And then I put participating in smaller races, 30K or less. So I have done 2 30Ks, and I am planning on doing a video on both of those. But I didn't do the Salt Lake Marathon. Definitely have not done any 50-mile races. But maybe in November I might do a 50-mile race, or I might do a 50K. I did sign up for a 50K in August though, so I am going to be doing some prep videos for that. So yeah, my running's been, because again, I've been reading like crazy. I really screwed up my running these past couple of months, and my lifting. I've not been as consistent in weightlifting and mobility like I need to be, but it is what it is. Like, we gotta do what we gotta do. Also, with my weight, strength goals, those kind of things, again, I don't want to blame the books, because books are not enemies. It's me poorly managing my time and balancing all that. But I have not prioritized eating well. I don't think I've been eating like so much junk food per se, but I think I've just been overeating a lot. And I actually gained like 20 pounds since January, which is crazy, which is another almost reason, I guess, that I didn't want to post videos, because a lot of my videos were me like working out or trying to do fitness stuff or like eating well, when in reality I was gaining weight, and it really sucked, made me embarrassed. And so I'm like, okay, well, what's the point of posting videos like that? But also, I need to be real, and like, the reality is people gain weight, people lose weight, and I currently gained weight. So I haven't been great with that, but I am actually working actively right now to be in a calorie deficit. Nothing too strenuous, because again, I am still training for some races and stuff. So more on that in future videos. And then my other category, there's 2 categories I'm not mentioning. And then my last category that I will mention is my career growth. So I got a new job back in January. It's been going super great. I'm working on getting a project management certification, and then I want to go back to school sometime in this fall, I think is my projected timeline, and get a master's degree. That is all working towards my career growth. So I think that I've been doing awesome with that. I've been better, like actually really amazing with avoiding social media or scrolling and things like that during work hours. It just, I'm busy, I'm doing things. So I've been doing good on that. In summary, definitely things I need to work on, definitely things that I'm doing pretty well, I think. But I would say that all of this stuff is still aligned with what I want to do throughout this year. As far as future videos and this channel, thank you guys to the people that are subscribing. There's like 30 plus of you guys, so that's super awesome. My videos, they're definitely going to be consisting of like fitness, wellness, but also just like me, who I am, me working towards these goals, and yeah, just things I learned along the way. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.